Maybe I first want to use his campfire.
So, Rookie, quite a show yesterday, eh?
Wait, what? All of you stay where you are. Don't make me hurt you? What? Okay, how do I back out of this?
For Innos.
Oh.
I hope it's as good as it smells.
Oh, I see. It's just in the process. At some point, it'll finish, I assume.
And now the final touch to make it delicious.
Man, cooking takes a while in this. Yeah, the snappers. Yeah. For Innos. I know. What?
Wonderful. Smells like real home-cooked food.
Cooking is bugged. Son of a... Alright. Yeah, main menu. We'll load, I guess. Back to the last spot. Well, thanks for letting me know, Pitok. Just kidding. Okay. Load that. In addition to their immediate effects, some of the decisions you make may have consequences that can be relevant as the plot progresses. Therefore, take into account that the fate of individual characters and even entire factions depends on the choices you make. Okay, I'll keep close to him. I thought it might be like in some of the other Piranha Bytes games where they run a little bit ahead, but then they'll wait. And they'll be like, oh, make me wait for you again or whatever. But maybe not in this case. I don't know. Like, I think in Risen they did that, right? They would pause, I think. Right? Seriously. Well, there's that, which doesn't make any sense, Sursuk. But also, who, let's say in our world, who in the... What? Why am I here? What the frick? Okay, so I've killed the scavengers, but apparently... Okay, so it's not so bad. I just have to run back to Diego again, I guess. That's not the end of the world. I mean, it's kind of sucks, but, I mean, it's not terrible. So that's now... Oh, quest diary. Seriously? What the... Okay, what? Main quest? I did. Completed. Failed. Active. What the hell? Oh, I wasn't on main quest. I see. Weirdo. Okay, so now I just need to run back. I've already killed the scavengers at least. So it'll be a little bit, but it'll just be running, so that's not the end of the world. I don't know if this is going to be actually faster or not. It probably is about the same. Because the other path winds a little bit before you get to the bridge. I guess you could just kind of go at a diagonal so you don't even follow the path. But whatever. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so what I was going to say, Sursuk, sorry. Yeah, is one, you make a totally valid point. He's not decided on a deity yet. So why would he say for Unos or whatever? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Two, I'm going to save here, so if I have to reload, I don't have to run all the way back again. Two, who... I mean, maybe in some... There might be some cultures that do this, but as far as I know, there are no cultures where they go, like let's say Christian or something. You don't have somebody like at the counter preparing their meal, and then like in the middle as they're cutting up their meat or something, going, "In the name of Jesus, I do this," or what. Nobody does that, right? Or let me sprinkle in some spices, Allah be praised. Nobody does that, right? It's ridiculous. Like, it's not a thing. But anyway, whatever. So weird.
Not bad, right?
Well, it's not the best sword I've ever seen, but it's much better than what you had before. At least you'll have a real chance of winning a fight with this one. Anyway, you've already found something to defend yourself with, and this meat is inedible. If it's all right with you, let's go to the old camp.
Yeah. Yeah, sure your grandma did that, Patak. Yeah, right. Okay. Yep. So this.
I found this. I think it has relevant information about what happened in the elevator last night.
Interesting. Very interesting. Apparently we have a mole, and the attack was premeditated. Gomez would love to know this. Good job, rookie. The truth is you're doing pretty well for your first day here.
What do you think of Cayden?
He's not a bad guy, but he's a survivor, and he's been surviving for a long time. You should be wary of him. Always bear in mind that, in the colony, decisions have consequences sooner or later.
I serve you this, man. I was like, what kind of food are you cooking? All right.
All right, let's go.
Great. Follow me.
Welcome to the Colony, Chapter 1.
So, rookie, quite a show yesterday, eh? Okay, all of you stay where you are. Don't make me hurt you.
Very funny.
The scene was actually pretty comical, at least to me.
That's because it wasn't you risking your neck. If I'd have had a good sword, the fight would have gone differently.
Of course, the champion of Carillis single-handedly defeats an army of nocturnal beasts.
I had them right where I wanted them, but then you had to come along. By the way, where are we? It looks like a theatre.
It's actually an ancient temple that has seen different gods. You know, Inos, Adanos, and there you have him, Belia. It doesn't really matter anymore.
If this is such an important zone, isn't it dangerous to have predators around here?
Yes, and that's why we prefer to work during the day. The animals are starting to do stranger and stranger things at night.
Why's that?
I don't know. It might be the magic of the barrier, or because they've been trapped in the colony for so long.
I see.
Where there's a
Diego,
whip.
Are there many rookies in the colony?
Few alive, even fewer sane. Out of the new arrivals, I believe just you. Even so, being the old camp's nanny is no easy task, as you saw for yourself.
Well, you're pretty good at it. You look like you've been doing it all your life.
No, rookie. Before landing in this cesspool, I had a more comfortable life, and a more interesting profession, like everyone, I guess. Look, there's the guard post for the trade route.
Only 2 men guarding it.
Yes, but what a pair. Especially Ori, he's a real character. Grouchy, loyal to the old camp, and a magnificent warrior. Whether it's with a sword or in a beer-drinking contest.
I swear no one came through here. We would have seen it. We hardly even had 2 beers yesterday.
Of course, Ori, don't you worry. It happens to the best soldiers, although less to the sober ones.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, There's a way where there's a whip. We don't want any war today. But the Lord of the Lash says, nay, nay, nay. We're gonna fight all day, all day, all day. Where there's a whip, there's a way, left, right. Yeah, the pronunciation of Adonis. Adonis is in the Greek god or whatever.
Let me guess. Before you got here, you were a hitman. Or more like a bounty hunter. Am I close?
Not even for a moment.
Nope.
And I doubt you'll be able to guess. By the way, does the name Gerbrand mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Good. Better for you.
Yeah.
So, you're not going to tell me what you did before and what brought you here?
No, rookie, we're still not at that point in our relationship. When we are, you'll know it.
Damn.
You don't happen to know Gerbrand, do you? Yeah, I know him. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm going to have to put a sword through your gut now. It's unfortunate for you that you know that scumbag. Oh. Bloodwin. Hey, what's up, Bloodwin? I look forward to killing you in Gothic 2. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're back. What do you need?
Wait, what? Hey, you're back? Dude, I was just following Diego here for the first time. What the hell is he talking about? Okay, they need to fix a lot of these kinds of problems. This is it breaks immersion. It doesn't make any sense at all. No, Diego, I can't leave yet. I have to settle a debt with Drax and Ratford as soon as possible. This new camp crap is really insistent, you know? What the actual... Yeah, this makes no sense. What the hell? All I said was talk to Bloodwin. And I did that because Diego stopped and nothing happened. What is going on? We've not even been to the new camp, let alone have something there we have to resolve. What the... Okay, guys. You got a little bit of work to do before this is ready for release, pretty sure. I don't know about either of these. Like, what the frick? Should I do the dialogue options or just do see you? Did it? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know at this point what... now, the question is if I just... Yeah. We're going to have to do all that walking again. Okay, what I'm going to do is after we pass those... After we pass Ori and whatever, I'm going to save it. So if it messes up again, we don't have to go all the freaking way back. This game, though. Okay. Try again. We'll have to walk all the way again, but that's fine. It is what it is. It's an alpha, effectively, right? So you expect some bugs like this. It's just weird that like some of this stuff wasn't known. But I mean, maybe it didn't happen for you, so maybe there's just a really weird circumstance before the bug happens. I don't know. Yeah, well, no, I know who Drax and... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I remember who Drax and Rafford are. I'm just like, in the playable teaser, we've not been introduced to the new camp yet. So how the hell would I know, meaning the Nameless Hero here, how would he know who Drax and Ratford are? Yeah, they're the... Aren't they like at the... They're the two at the bridge, or when you cross the bridge or something, right? Something like that. I don't remember now exactly. They don't exist here? Well, I mean, later. So maybe not in the playable teaser, but maybe they have some bits of dialogue that are, like, supposed to be hidden. And it's just kind of... Yeah. Oh, come on! That's right, because I didn't save it again. I meant to save it after the stupid dialogue. Y'all frickin' douche bucket. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is much faster. I won't go the other way again. Unless I need to go that for some reason. Otherwise, it won't. This is much, much, much faster. I thought, no, because I saved it up here. I saved it right here. I'm pretty sure I saved it here before. But okay. Save game. And then I'm going to save it again after we meet Ori. Or after we pass Ori. How freaking dang it, do this again. Fine.
Not bad, right?
Well, it's not the best sword I've ever seen, but it's much better than what you had before. At least you'll have a real chance of winning a fight with this one. Anyway, you've already found something to defend yourself with, and this meat is inedible. If it's all right with you, let's go to the old camp.
Oh, Draxon Rat for the hunters? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't remember the names of the guards. They're the two guards when you first cross the bridge over the river, right as you're approaching the old camp. I don't remember their names. That's what I was thinking. That's right. That's right. They're hunters. I forgot about that. Okay, here, just see your dialogue again.
I think it has relevant information about what happened in the elevator last night.
Interesting. Very interesting. Apparently, we have a mole, and the attack was premeditated. Gomez would love to know this. Good job, rookie. The truth is, you're doing pretty well for your first day here.
Not really. I keep having to redo cutscenes, so I'm doing less good than you think, Diego.
What do you think of Cayden?
He's not a bad guy, but he's a survivor, and he's been surviving for a long time. You should be wary of him. Always bear in mind that, in the colony, decisions have consequences sooner or later.
I wonder if they were having bugs with skip dialogue, and so they're like, maybe we should just leave this out. I don't know. I mean, of the playable teaser.
All right, let's go.
Great. Follow me.
They definitely should have a skip dialogue option. Okay, I'm going to save again. See if we can not have to redo 5,000 million things.
So, rookie, quite a show yesterday, eh? Okay, all of you stay where you are. Don't make me hurt you.
Very funny.
The scene was actually pretty comical, at least to me.
That's because it wasn't you risking your neck. If I'd have had a good sword, the fight would have gone differently.
Of course. The champion of Coryllis single-handedly defeats an army of nocturnal beasts.
I had them right where I wanted them, but then you had to come along. By the way, where are we? It looks like a theatre.
It's actually an ancient temple that has seen different gods. You know, Inos, Adanos, and there you have him, Belia. It doesn't really matter anymore.
If this is such an important zone, isn't it dangerous to have predators around here?
Yes, and that's why we prefer to work during the day. The animals are starting to do stranger and stranger things at night.
Why's that?
I don't know. It might be the magic of the barrier, or because they've been trapped in the colony for so long.
I see.
Mama and Papa were lying in bed. Mama and Papa.
Diego, are there many rookies in the colony?
Few alive, even fewer sane. Out of the new arrivals, I believe just you. Even so, being the old camp's nanny is no easy task, as you saw for yourself.
Well, you're pretty good at it. You look like you've been doing it all your life.
No, rookie. Before landing in this cesspool, I had a more comfortable life. And a more interesting profession. Like everyone, I guess. There's the guard post for the trade route.
Only 2 men guarding it.
Yes, but what a pair. Especially Ori. He's a real character. Grouchy, loyal to the old camp, and a magnificent warrior. Whether it's with a sword or in a beer-drinking contest.
Save it again. Hopefully one of these saves will keep me from having to go all the way back.
We would have seen it. We hardly even had 2 beers yesterday.
Of course, Ori, don't you worry. It happens to the best soldiers, although less to the sober ones.
Yeah, they kind of are out of character for the Nameless Hero, aren't they? Because the Nameless Hero should be a little, at this point in his development, should be a lot less sure of himself. He should be a lot more like nervous. Like, I don't want to rock the boat, right? I don't want to ruffle feathers. Whatever metaphor you want to use for, like, don't want to upset people. He becomes confident over the course of the series, but at this stage, he really is not. He's brand new to the colony, doesn't know what's going on. I mean, he is not confident like this at this point. He seems almost like,
Let me guess.
not arrogant,
Before
but
you got here, you were a hitman. Or more like a bounty hunter.
no.
Am I close?
Not even for a moment. And I doubt you'll be able to guess. By the way, does the name Gerbrand mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of him.
Exactly.
Better for you.
And that's completely
So,
wrong.
You're not going to tell me what you did before and what brought you here.
No, rookie, we're still not at that point in our relationship. When we are, you'll know it.
Damn.
Okay, one final save here. Although there's Bloodwind again. I think, unless that's just a different name, but the same armor. Let's try not talking to him this time. We just let Diego. No? Maybe not. Do I have to talk to him? So you never had Bloodwind? I wonder if it has to do with the order I did things, or maybe they've made some additional releases to. Because you had said, I think Pataki, you had said at one point they pulled it off of Steam, but I was able to get it off of Steam. So I wonder if they pulled it off, added some stuff, and put it back on. Still doesn't make sense though. They'd be talking about Drax and whatever from. Seems weird. I did just save it. Let's see if I can do some, not that, some exploration briefly. What? Oh, pull the lever. Oh, I don't know if I want to do all that. Seeing if maybe if I get out of range, maybe Bloodwind will disappear if that's a glitch. I don't know if that's going to help, but maybe.
Oh, this is disgusting. Why do wolves eat this crap?
Rotten meat. Oh, I can just keep. It's unlimited apparently at this point. Really? Do I have a whole bunch then? An animal trophy? What is the rotten meat under? I'm not seeing. It's not consumable. You wouldn't think, but it. Royal beer, wolf meat, scavenger meat, keys, quest item. Oh, quest items. Oh, yeah, 47. So I think I'm just adding a whole bunch as I go along. I don't know if I'm really out of loading range for that or not. There come some meat bugs up here anyway. Let me squish the meat bugs and then head back and see if at that point maybe I can... Pickaxe. Lockpick, torch, arrow, coin, royal beer. Okay. Basically, right at this gate should be about the end. I don't think I'd need to go any farther. I also obviously don't know if this is going to actually clear up the glitch. But I figure if I make it reload, maybe it'll fix things. Not sure. I could talk to Ori also, but let's not. Okay, let's head back. See if now if Bloodwind is still there. Oh, okay. I thought you said Bloodwind being there was a problem. Okay, well that's... Alright, well that's fine, whatever. A little bit of exploration is not the end of the world. I didn't even get into a fight, really. Alright. One last save. Okay. Let's talk to him.
Oh, hi, Bloodwind. I didn't expect to see you here. I thought Gomez was going to send Jackal.
Nah. Jackal has to supervise the South Zone. So it's my turn to control the North access to the Exchange Zone. And who the hell is this? Another of your clumsy apprentices? I hope this one at least knows how to hold a sword. I can defend myself better than you think. Trust me.
Yeah, he's right. So far, he survived his first day, which is no mean feat. Anyway, are we going to the old camp now?
No, Diego, I can't leave yet. I have to settle a debt with Drax and Radford as soon as possible. This new camp crap is really insistent, you know?
Now I get it. Maybe it just somehow, yeah, just skipped all the dialogue up until that, probably. Alright. This ends dialogue, I see, okay. That is good, I like that they have in front of the dialogue potential, in dialogue. Just because there are some games where you can choose more than one dialogue option and like learn a lot more information, but you never know which one's going to end the dialogue, which I don't like unless there's a reason. Not a reason to have that option in the dialogue, but a reason not to tell you ahead of time. Unless there's a reason for that, it seems silly to not tell you that it's going to end the dialogue.
Who are Drax and Radford? They are new camp hunters who normally work near the north gate of the old camp. And like good new camp scum, they can't be trusted. They'll try to stab you in the back as soon as you turn around. I
old camp soldier in debt to the new camp. Strange, isn't it?
Watch your tongue. I'm an old camp guard, not one of your kindergarten friends. I don't have to give you any explanation. I need snapper meat and a wolf tusk, that's all. That was the agreement. And the sooner I fulfill it, the sooner I'll forget about them.
Well, I think you got a mission, rookie.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, Bloodwin. He'll bring you what you owe.
Are you kidding me? This guy could barely kill a cockroach.
Hello, I'm here.
Believe me, he has several hidden virtues. He only needs training, that's all. Have you seen any wolves or snappers nearby?
Yeah, at the top, near the watchtower. I saw a wolf, and around the area, a snapper trying to catch some unsuspecting animal.
What the hell is a snapper?
You know, the snappers. You fought them last night. They're a little bigger than the scavengers. Don't worry, I'm sure you can handle them.
Well, actually, the scavengers are the snappers' menu. Anyway, it'll be fun to see what you can do, kid. Bring me the snapper meat and the wolf's tusk, and we'll keep talking.
Okay. While I'm here, might as well. Hopefully don't have to redo the dialogue. Okay. Whoops. All right. I guess we just, I mean, it is the old, or it is the mining colony. So I suppose, because they're just a bunch of criminals. But I guess the standard is to leave bodies riddled with arrows and just let them rot while the arrows stay in them. Or something. Yeah. I mean, other than the first night where you have the broken sword or whatever, I haven't fought snappers yet, so I guess I'll see. The scavengers, scavengers are a little bit weaker also. They're not a lot weaker. They're approximately the right amount, I think, but they do still feel like they're a little bit off. They're not quite as strong, I think, as they were in the original game. Well, let me... So I am down. So 125. Yeah, let's do that. All right. I thought this was going to go up. That's why I was like, wait, what is happening? But I see. It's nice to see that they like to keep the same camera angle problems that you have in a lot of Piranha Bytes games, instead of having camera angle be better. Like when you're that close to the elevator, really should kind of zoom out some. so that you don't have this, I can't see anything except for the pillar on the side of the elevator or whatever. All right. Attracting animals with food. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I want to. How do I drop it though? X. Do I have to get into this menu to do that then? Oh no, I can equip it. Yeah, there we go. And then I do X to... How long does he stay over there, I wonder? Trying to get his wander pattern down so I know where I can go and when I can go to drop off the rotten meat. Alright. I think I have an idea. I'm not gonna cook. Oh. Maybe not. Well, let's wait again, I guess. Oh, dang it. Oh, Ori has a quest also? Okay. Nope, it's not one of it. This. Inventory. X. Come over that way instead. Okay, but I dropped rotten meat like right by where you normally walk. Go get the rotten meat. Go get the rotten meat. What are you doing? There we go. Maybe. Seriously? Is he supposed to go for the rotten meat? It's right there! Can't smell it or something, I guess. What the frick? Oh, god dang it, really. Okay, he noticed me, but he can't notice the smell of the rotten meat? Seriously? Whatever, I think I'm not going to worry about it. That's just stupid. It's not doing it like the way it's supposed to. The hardest prey? Yeah, bullcrap. That wasn't hard. Honestly, I should have died at least once trying a snapper if it's going to be difficult at all. I'm not saying I wanted to die, but I should have died. Like, it should be that hard at least one time you die, if not more. It also seemed pretty unaware. It didn't notice the rotten meat right here. It didn't notice... I was just... that was lackluster. And then I need a key for that, I'm assuming.
It's closed. I'll need something to open it.
Okay. I don't know why he has to use dialogue and sit there doing the dialogue. Can't he just talk while I run? Hey, scavenger. Hi. Real hunter. Alright, you say so. Did you say there's a wolf up here somewhere as well? Oh, yeah, I see. I almost walked right into him. Okay, let's heal up first. 40? Yeah, okay, let's not use the Seraphis just in case I need it later. Scavenger meat. I mean, I could. I can also do wolf meat. I'm going to be getting some wolf meat here anyway, probably. All right, we'll use one of these. 2. And I'll use one of these. There we go. I'm at 105 right now. Out of 125, so I need 20. Let's just do a couple berries, or we'll do one blueberry. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I would agree with you. Yep. All right, let's. Oh, I guess let's do this. That's if it lets me reload from there and not somewhere else. Not making me go back fight the snapper again if I lose. Where? Now that it flipped me all around, I was like, where was the... There we go. up here. We've not been yet. I thought I heard panting like from another wolf or something. I guess not. Okay. Arrow coin, beer. Okay. They call it royal beer. How much you want to bet the king doesn't touch the stuff himself, or no member of the royal family even touches the stuff? I can almost guarantee no royalty actually drinks it. Come on, sweet. Have a bit of beer. I promise. It's just what the king would order. You're right. Sure it is. Oh, hey. Guess what? Yeah. Yeah, they should like have a set of several combat songs and it rotates through them.
Okay.
Gross.
This circle is the colony, and this is where the elevator exploded.
I'm not going to rotate the camera even if it's possible there, just in case. I don't really want to. No, let's not do that. Okay, so going over to that seems pointless, and also somewhere from which you cannot return, I think. So this goes down. I'm not sure if there's anything useful going down there. I think that's where I got the pickaxe earlier, right? Maybe there was another like mine entrance, half closed mine entrance or something that I had passed or whatever. Yeah, it's like if we're gonna reimagine, don't like change the personalities. That's not, of all things you might think you need to fix in the first game from the first game, personalities of characters is not it. Voice acting in English, yes. Personalities, no. Also, I'm not sure that the voice acting in here is that much of an improvement. Diego's actually pretty good. Nameless Hero, no. Bloodwind, no. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and that's a good point, Sir. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that either. Just something so it's not so repetitive. If they just want to kind of not assign to each place instead, which I think is probably worse. It's probably better to assign to each place. But if they're not going to assign to each place, at least have like a set of 20 combat songs or something and just randomly select, but have the randomness partly, what do you call it? Partly curated. So let's just go, there are 20 songs. Okay, the first time you play song 1, second time you play song 6, third time you play song 11. If the fourth time the random number generator goes to a 1, a 6, or 11, it says, you've played one of those in the last 3 songs, let's choose something else. And it like forces rotating through, but then each time it's randomized as well. Yeah, but that's not a voice acting problem, right? That's a problem with the animation. But you're right. Yeah, for sure. Yep. All right, let's go kill these scavengers. Forgot to turn off lock. Ah. And then with lock off, apparently I can't control my camera angle. That was lame. Alright, anyway. More Seraphis. Okay. Yeah, I had not seen Seraphis up until this point. That's why I was wondering. I was like, is it really all that common? Because it doesn't seem like it, but now I've found a couple, so it's not as bad. Rusty longsword that I could sell at some point, although I'm not sure if they actually have selling in the playable teaser or not. May not be far enough along for that. That's where I got the other pickaxe. So I'd actually not gone up there. I'd gotten it from here. But yes, that's correct. It's close. Okay, so now I go talk to Ori, I guess, right? Because you said he has a quest for me? Let me... Just since we've had a couple of... Had to replay 10 minutes plus of stuff. Let's go ahead and talk to him now. What's up, Ori? What's up, Ori?
Like things have calmed down a little bit, right? Now it's up to us to fix the elevator disaster. The sooner the old camp diggers get here, the better.
Are these kind of things common here? You don't seem to have time to get bored.
That's a taste of everyday life in the colony. Be on your guard. Especially with the scumbags from the new camp.
Yeah. Yeah, like even 3 songs in an area or something that all cycle through. It's just you don't want to get bored with the music, right? That's like from time to time, not all the time, but from time to time, I will play a visual novel or something. It depends, but some visual novels, because for a lot of visual novels that I run into, they're stuff that's on like Patreon or something. That's, you know, a new developer's trying to create one or whatever. Well, they run into problems with not having a lot of money to afford people making music, right? They don't have enough money. Either it's like one developer and maybe they don't write music, or they don't have enough money to hire somebody to write music. So they'll go out and get royalty-free stuff. But there's only so many royalty-free songs, it seems like, that people find. There are a lot of them, but they use a lot of like Kevin MacLeod stuff. I don't know if you've heard his songs, but there's a lot of times I'll hear there's Kevin MacLeod songs, for example, or whatever, as the music. Well, if you only have a set of so many songs, it gets old fast, right? And sometimes they want music throughout the entire game. Silence, if you watch movies, very often there's music very low, so you almost don't notice it, but it's there to kind of add fullness to the background, the ambiance. But a lot of times in movies, there's actually no music. It's not constantly throughout. So that's a problem a lot of times they do as well. Oh, you were talking about... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was just slow comment. Okay, sorry about that, Fox. Yeah, there were mole rats in the original Gothic, not scavengers. That's right. Yeah, you don't get scavengers until you go basically around the new camp, right? Or the old camp, I mean, right? And then kind of outside the walls. And as you're approaching... I don't know if I can show the angle right. So as you're... yeah, like if we say the old camp is here, as you're approaching it, you cross that one bridge and you approach it. If you go down this side, there are scavengers over this way, I think. If I remember right. There's that one cave where, I don't remember his name, that one NPC was dead, right? He was missing, and so you go find him in that cave. No, there were mole rats in there. There weren't scavengers. There were mole rats. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like there are a lot of scavengers that shouldn't be there. Yeah, it really sucks. There should be. Okay.
Aren't you bored waiting here all day?
Very much so. Occasionally I use rotten meat to lure the scavengers. But they rarely last around with me. They're lazy animals, really. The thing I miss the most about my long guard duties is a good drink. And I'm not talking about cheap beer or rancid wine. I'm talking about something exquisite. Something different that gives me joy once in a while.
You mean something from outside the colony?
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes I find a moment to look for things. But given what happened last night, I doubt I'll be able to move from here for quite a while.
Okay.
Why do I have to worry about the men from the new camp?
Because they're a bunch of savages and they don't respect anything. It's survival of the fittest with them. Plus, the new camp doesn't receive any supplies from the outside world. The majority of the bandits over there steal whatever they need. If you run into them, the best thing to do is hide all your valuables and not let them see that you're carrying a good sword. They don't mess around.
And the old camp is better than the new camp?
Of course. Next to the new camp, the old camp is a tranquil and peaceful place. Gomez and his old barons maintain order, and the people have very good living conditions, thanks to the trade with the king. We guards are under the barons, and under us are the shadows. The diggers occupy the lowest rung of the community. Everyone who arrives at the old camp starts out as a digger. If you want something better, you'll first have to be admitted to the shadows.
What do you know about the attack on the lift?
It had to be those lunatics from the new camp. And this isn't the first time we've had problems with them. Tension between the two camps is growing because of their looting and stealing. And this last attack has been the worst yet. Someday Gomez will get sick of their nonsense, and then they'll have a serious problem.
I didn't realize there was a song that was exclusive to the German version of Gothic 1. That's cool. Nice. That's cool. Wait, what? Why? I've done both of those. Why is that white? Well, whatever.
Hey, I think I've found something that'll brighten your day. A bottle of wine from the harvest of King Rober II himself.
Fainos? How on earth did you get that? Only Gomez has access to this level of quality.
Well, it's a long and bizarre story.
I'd rather not know. In any case, I don't think my boss would miss a bottle, right? I can almost smell the wine from here.
I don't think so. There are lots of bottles, and it's normal to lose one along the way.
I like you, dude. I knew I
Dude.
could count on you. Or so I thought when I saw you with Diego. Let me give you this in return. It's not much, but it's the best I have right now. Still, I think you can sell it easily if you want to get some more. And again, thank you so much for getting me this wonder. I will toast your health.
Wow. He calls you dude, and then the achievement name is the thinnest wine. Not the finest wine, the thinnest wine, because they have two N's. They really need to work on their typos and their dialogue and stuff. Oh, was it glitched for you? Really? Sorry, man.
Okay, I understand.
And remember, only the clever and the strong survive in the colony. Everyone else ends up being food for scavengers. Or worse.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the whatever you gave me. The soup. It's not a consumable? Bug meat, royal beer, blueberry, wolf meat, bread, seraphis, rice schnapps, scavenger sandwich, scavenger meat. Oh, is the soup a quest item, maybe? Pickaxe. Oh, no, it's... Yeah, it's a recipe. Okay, there you go. So now I know. How to cook Nordmar soup, whatever that is. Was there Nordmar soup before in the original? I remember Nordmar, and I remember there were soups. I don't remember Nordmar soup, but maybe there was. Quest items. Snapper meat, yeah. Alright. Well, Patak's like, in fairness, Patak's like a super uber out of control Gothic fan, so he probably knows crap that even the developers of Gothic didn't know. Oh, I remembered Nordmar. Maybe I'm remembering it from 2. I don't know who I should talk to first. I guess let's talk to Bloodwind first. Give him his stuff.
Wow, you're back. And in one piece. I wasn't expecting this.
Yes, it's been a very easy mission. It was enough to slay a huge wolf and a killer snapper, and all with this crappy sword.
I told you, this guy has what it takes to do the job.
He's a cocky douche in this.
Take this, and remember, you can always come to me at the old camp.
Well, that's very generous of you.
Not generous, smart. If you need protection, I can provide it. For a small price. As long as you can afford it, of course.
Yeah. Bloodwind doesn't lift a finger if there's no ore involved. That's his philosophy, isn't it?
More or less.
Well, rookie. Now I need you to go up to the watchtower and extinguish the beacon.
You remember I'm new here, right? What watchtower?
In the colony, we use old abandoned towers to send messages remotely. A good flame is usually seen many miles away.
That's it. Normally it would be enough to knock on the door, but after the incidents of last night, Gomez has improved the security. And that's why the old camp soldiers will only open the door if they see that signal.
And where's the watchtower?
You can go up the road or take the elevator, as you prefer. It's at the top, near where Bloodwind saw the snapper. Once you're there, you can use this key to open the door.
All right, I'm on it.
How long did you say it took you to play this, Patak? Because we've now streamed 2 full times and I still have quests to do. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for now. We're going to exit the game. Oh. Let's save it first. Okay. Exit. Accept. I'm literally done? Really? Alright, well, we'll continue then. Let me go back. If it's almost done, that's fine. Oh, okay. Well, it's like it's like one quest on another. Here I thought we were just going to go into the old camp and there's going to be like, okay, now you're at the old camp or something. But apparently, no. There's more quests and stuff, so I didn't know. Okay. Well, if that's it, then if we just go into the tower, that's fine. We can go to the tower really fast. I'm not getting tired of playing it, but it just seems it was feeling like it was going to keep going, and I'm like, I don't know how much longer it's going to keep going. I don't want to be doing this all night long. I'm having fun, but well, within reason. There are facepalm moments, like you mentioned, definitely. Hey, Sursurk, if you're not, I mean, it may not be something you want to do. But if you're not, you might want to join my Discord server. Just so you can be kept in the loop with stuff. Especially because now that I'm in a position where I'm going to start doing Gothic lore videos and stuff. I'm like getting much closer to being able to actually do that now. You know, that'll give you updates and stuff. So
Wow, you're back. And in one piece. I wasn't expecting this.
okay, so no more on that, and then
Are you still here? The sooner you help Bloodwin, the sooner we can leave. Move!
okay, fine. Okay, so let's go to what do I still? Oh, it's a key. Watchtower key. Worn out by time and use, this key is designed for a strong, large lock. Wordages. Okay, and then quest diary. Some meat as a debt. These are completed. Okay, and then break. Tutorials. Yet another. Apparently yet another tutorial. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Alright, and then okay, Ori. Ori's a perfect example of how boring the guards can be. I don't get his humor, nor do I understand his relationship with Diego or the rest of the old camp soldiers. Only two things are clear about him: his sarcasm and his excessive love for beer and wine. And then Bloodwin. Bloodwin is the old camp guard in charge of the northern area. I think he represents how things work here in the colony. If you want something, you don't ask for it, you take it. He's not a good man, and he doesn't seem reliable. Right now, he trusts me for the favor I've done him, and because I've got Diego around, but that might not be the case in the future. I better watch out for him. Yeah, Bloodwin is a douche bucket. Okay, anyway. Beliar Temple. Little is told of Beliar, the god of death and chaos, and even less of his followers. The ruins of this temple, ancient temple, are the only thing left of them, or not? I hope I don't have to find out. You'll find out. Highlights. Beliar is the ruthless god of darkness, enemy of his brother Inus, the god of light and fire. The god medallion and the statues show the importance that Beliar had in this territory. The putrid tree in the center of the temple shows Beliar's corruption capacity. No wonder he is the most venerated god by the orcs. Yep. And then recipes. Nordmar soup. Combination of stewed meat and beer relaxes, warms, and greatly improves health. Use 1 bug meat and 1 royal beer. In a frying pan, add oil, salt, pepper, herbs, and the desired accompaniment. Add the meat, preferably fat, and brown it. Over a strong fire, to the brown meat, add enough beer to fill half of the frying pan and add any hot spices you want. Serve to taste. For the bravest, more beer can be added in the soup if desired, or it can be accompanied, in general, by beer or any other drink that involves even more alcohol. Nice. Okay. And then what? Oh, that just didn't go away. Oh. Yeah, stupid fat hobbit. Okay, we get it. Oh, now it went away. Okay, whatever. Quester. Whatever, just get out of my face. Stupid fat. Okay. Watchtower. Let's look on the map. So if I go quest diary, not a side quest, it's a main quest. Main quest. Fire signal. Set active. Does the indicator show up anywhere? I don't have a map still. Oh yeah, well if you're not on Discord, I mean, yeah, if you want to, don't feel like you need to. I'm just letting you know that like in between videos and stuff, people like Patak and I and Faux Fox and stuff are on there chatting about random stuff. So just if you want to. I won't feel negatively about you or anything if you don't go. That's fine. I just figured I'd let you know there is some stuff there you could get or whatever. More rotten meat. Yeah, okay, we know. You've already told me like 1,200 times.
Awful. How can they use this garbage to lure wolves?
Just every friggin' this tutorial is like every friggin' time you approach a cooking spot or every time you approach a thing with meat, feels like it has to tell you again. Okay, I feel like not this way, right? Up the lift, yeah, okay. That's actually the next thing I was gonna try, so. I was not gonna go much past, or actually probably at all, really past where Ori was. I was pretty sure it had to be past that and somewhere into here, so. I have so much rotten meat on me. I should probably drop a bunch just so I don't have so much. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I'm not a fan, for the most part. Most of the time, I'm not a fan of games giving tutorials. The main reason is because, for me, a game is not well designed if you have to explain how to use it. If that makes sense. So, for example, most horror games use the standard WASD, right? If I don't know how to use something, I should be able to go to the controls, like look at the key bindings, and see how I do one thing or another. I don't feel like that should be a hard thing for a player to go. So, oh, if I hit escape and then I go to key bindings, maybe I can figure out how to do this or whatever. I do feel like if you have a mechanic that has been introduced that's never been done before, I don't know what a good example would be. My throat's getting dry again. Anyway, but if you have a mechanic that's not something people really see in games, like a new thing, that might be okay, because you need to explain it because it's a new thing. But generally, if your stuff is the same as it typically is, you really shouldn't have to explain how to do it. Especially, like, for example, E is interact with stuff, right? If you have a cooking station, you don't have to have a tutorial saying, hey, you can cook here. It highlights, and there's like an E. You can use the E to interact, and then you could see, oh, blah, 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 or whatever. Yeah, it's true. Despite the other things that she talks about, which annoy the crap out of me as well, Anita Sarkeesian, among other things, has kind of cuddled the whole make it super easy and baby everybody mentality for gamers, for some gamers. She's one of those. It's like, games are too hard. You need to make it so everybody can play. It's not that hard. Just put a little effort in and learn. It's not like we're asking you to learn rocket science. We're just saying, like, practice to get better. That's the thing I like hate about. I mean, in fairness. Okay, how do I say this? Okay, first, that's one thing I hate about people who complain, like in a game like Dark Souls. They're like, well, I hate it when people say, like when I have struggle with a boss or something, and then people say, get good. That's stupid. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. Okay, well, two things. One, I think that's dumb that people say, get good. I mean, that's reductive. That's not helpful. If somebody's struggling, you can help them out. Saying get good doesn't help anybody, right? All it does is say, basically, you're an idiot, which is not, that's not the approach you want to take. But that notwithstanding, so even though I think that, I do think the people that complain about people saying get good are way too easily triggered. They should just calm down and just be like, oh, that's a good point. I should learn how to do it. Not to mention that's kind of part of the point of something like a Dark Souls game is learning how to do it. Oh, this boss is different than other bosses. Maybe I ought to learn what strategies work with this boss that don't, that ones I use on a previous boss fail, so I need to learn the new strategies for doing this new boss. It's not like we're saying you're an idiot. All we're doing is we're saying this boss doesn't work the same way or whatever. Anyway. The gates are open. Fire signal. Quest completed. I started watching it. I didn't finish. I need to finish. Yeah. So stupid. Yeah. That's just dumb. Like, I'm sorry, but if a game is designed to be really challenging, that's kind of the point of the game. And then you start playing it and you complain that the game is too hard. You're not understanding the point of the game. And I mean, not every story is for every person. Not every game is for every person. Gamers or wannabe gamers, I would think they're more wannabe gamers, not actual gamers. Because real gamers understand not every game is for you. Wannabe gamers think that every game should be something that they'll like to play and that they can handle. No, that's not how it works. Not every game is meant for every player. That's why you have different developers, different genres of games, and different play styles. That's the whole point. Exactly. Yeah, get good is not helpful. Exactly. It's a troll phrase. That said, though, I do think people that get triggered when someone else says get good, first of all, they let a troll get in your head, which is something you need to not let happen. Especially online these days. Like, that, I mean, it's been years now. Online, people troll you. Just don't feed the trolls. But, additionally, the whole concept of get good is, it's a troll phrase. I'm not saying say that, but the idea of get good is learn how to get past certain areas on your own. Like practice, try different things. Don't just do the same thing. A lot of people try the same thing over and over and over. It doesn't work. They try it over and over and over again. No, you have to change your strategy. Anyway. Well, yeah, I mean, with any new, like when I did Dark Souls, every new boss I had to learn a different way. I did Dark Souls 2. Every boss I had to learn a different way, right? You even told me, right, Patak, the Ancient Dragon, right? I ended up, I mean, I just tried different things, and I ended up learning how to kind of cycle it in a pattern so you could see when it was going to fly up and breathe fire, and then when you could run in and strike and stuff. Anyway. I'm just saying it's, whatever. I've got my point across, I think. Continue quest, but I've already finished it. So then end demo, finish game. Yep.
Welcome to your new home, rookie. And this is just the beginning.
All right. Well, as your new home achievement. So as I mentioned earlier, there are a list of problems with the playable teaser, I think. So I think I'll reiterate some things that I said last time. I don't know I'm going to go through everything I did, but so on the basic gameplay level, like just the experience of playing a game, not mechanics, I'm not talking about that. The basic level of playing a game. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Sir Cirque. Okay, so what I was going to say, so let's pretend this isn't a remake. Let's just pretend this is a game, okay? Just basic game level stuff, okay? Voice acting needs a lot of work for several of them. Someone like Diego is fine, I think, but needs a lot of work. They need a lot better voice acting for a lot of the characters, which is a problem in the first Gothic game, in fairness, but still, let's not try to duplicate the problems from the first game, right? Okay. Secondly, the directing the game. So directing means you tell the voice actors how they need to voice their stuff. You set up how cutscenes need to be shown. You are over the people who write the dialogue. So if they write lines that don't make sense or shouldn't be in there, that's part of a director's job to manage as well. The director directs how the game progresses. Simple enough, right? So all those kinds of things, okay? Director also would be responsible for example, removing mole rats from the game. Having scavengers where they weren't before. Those kinds of things. All that type of stuff. Now, I actually like a lot of the stuff in the playable teaser. For all the crap I give it, I do understand, first of all, this is effectively an alpha build, so it's really still fairly early in the development. And I also understand that they're doing a reimagining, so they're not just going to carbon copy stuff from the first game. I get that. So in that light, there are things I actually like about the game. I like a lot of the scenery. I like some of the additional quests. Now, I don't think... Right. But this is what I'm saying is this is an early release build of it, right? So whenever they're ready to release it, just because the game is confirmed doesn't mean they're ready to release it yet, right? It will be... Or are you saying they're going to release a full version of it in 2 months? If that's the case, I hope they've come a long way from this. Anyway, so I like a lot of the like the foliage and like the cliff sides and that arena area and stuff. I like a lot of that. A lot of that I think is designed well. I also like... I don't like the tutorial aspect of it, but I also like having things like the rotten meat or the cooking station, you know, available every so far. If you remove the tutorial, just the ability to focus on it and then hit E and interact, I think is good. Oh, okay. I was gonna say this is like way far. There's no way they did that much improvement in just 6 months or something. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I also like I said, I like some of the additional quests. I don't like it I would like to see them keep. I'm trying to remember if there was a quest that annoyed me in the first game. I don't remember offhand. If there were some bad quests in the first game, maybe yank those, or if they could be fixed so they're not bad anymore, then fix them. One of the two. But I don't mind new quests as long as they haven't yanked old quests that were good or at least decent. I think they should keep as much of the original stuff quest-wise and everything as possible. While it is odd to see Bloodwind there, I don't have a problem with Bloodwind being there, given that they're doing, one, kind of a new quest for him, but then also, two, that maybe somehow that ties into other quest lines in the game as you go along or something. I'm okay with that, okay? I don't have a problem with the character is in a place they weren't before because of that. Exactly. I want main story events to stay the same. I want as much as possible, all the original quests to still be there, unless they were bad quests. And like I said, I can't think of any offhand, but if there were bad quests, maybe yank the bad quests, but keep all the original quests otherwise. And then you could add new quests. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem with some of the rebalancing, or some of the balancing that they've done in this. Like scavengers are too easy. There aren't mole rats. Snapper was out of control easy. Wolves were way too easy. Okay, I do have a problem with those. That is not nearly as challenging as it was in the original game. And I think it's a big mistake. The original game had it right. You can't just go out and slaughter everything. You got to level up and improve as you go. You have to. There were plenty of glitches I would obviously complain about. I don't like the combat. Well, yeah, I mostly don't like the combat. There are a lot of problems with the combat. Let's just leave it at that. But there are a lot of problems with the combat. Personality of, don't change. Exactly. Don't change the personalities of the characters. The Nameless Hero is super unsure of himself and humble at this point in the series. Don't start him off as a cocky know-it-all. That doesn't make any sense. Better K&M UI? What's K&M? I do... Let's see, what else can I say about it that I haven't already said or that I could think of? I don't know. Oh, keyboard and mouse. Sorry. Yeah. Well, when you said UI, then I was confused because I was thinking just like the tabs and stuff. Not, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Better keyboard and mouse UI, that's right. I liked your idea before you said of having quick item slots. I think that's kind of an important thing to have in a game like this. Yep. I mean, I guess we'll just see as we continue to go. Oh, yeah. I agree, Sir Cirque. I agree. Yeah. I've always, not just in this, in games in general, I've always held to the idea that an invisible wall is a mistake. You should not just have, oh, by the way, screw you, player, you can't go here. Especially in a free roam game. If it were a horror game, it's a little bit different. It's still bad, but it's not quite as bad as in free roam. In free roam, the idea is you can go anywhere. So don't make it look like you can walk somewhere and then you have a wall and you can't get there. No, they were in 2 though, weren't they? Were they not in 2? No, they weren't. I had to go into my backpack also. Maybe I'm just used to them because of stuff like the Souls games. I don't know. I do think they'd be an addition. That's right. They weren't in the first one. That's right. Yeah, and I agree also, Sir Cirque, with your point about climbing. I think the game should auto-detect if you can climb. And then just, if you basically you use W or something, you just basically move forward into a wall. And if it could detect that you can climb, then you just automatically climb. Right, yeah, that's right. That's what I was saying. Like, I was, after you said that, I was like, no, I don't think there were in Gothic 2 either. You had to go in the backpack. It was just Souls games I was thinking of that had the quick slots. Yeah, so I think climb should be automatic if it detects that. I mean, it detects enough to say, hold spacebar to climb up this. It detects that enough, so just don't show a display, and then just if you detect climb, just automatically climb if you run into the surface, right? It really should not be that hard actually to do. But also, the jump, yeah, that's the other one I was going to mention. Yeah, the jump in this game is crap, like really, really bad. You can't, you like. White men can't jump. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, but the whole idea was white men can't jump in basketball because they don't have the vertical distance. They can't get the same distance. And I'm not sure that's always true. I'm not trying to get into like a debate about that. But the point is, this is kind of the game version of white men can't jump. He can jump like 4 inches. I could jump 4 inches, and I am like out of shape physically and stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous. So he can't jump higher than 4 inches up, but he can jump across things, although even that isn't very far. He can only jump like a couple of feet. Whereas now it was with a running start, but I actually did long jump in high school in track. I did the long jump. And I mean, 2 feet is like you tripped and didn't have a chance to jump or something. Yeah, exactly. Don't prompt somebody. You have a crack. Maybe you save before you try to jump and you say, let's see if I can jump this. Oh no, I fell. I guess I can't. Yeah, I mean, that's what saves are for, right? If you're going to try something and it's risky, save it before you try it. And then if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, you know that don't do that thing, right? It's not... There's no reason to complain about that, right? I just don't let people do it. But don't show them, hey, just in case you were wondering, you could jump here. No, just do it. Let them do it on their own. Yep. Honestly, if you have created a game and then you release it, and you are worried people are going to break your game, you've not made a good quality game. Your code is brittle if that's the case. You need to make a much better game. Yeah, yep, exactly. So anyway, those are some of my thoughts. I've already given some others as well earlier, but there are other mechanics I like the squish meat bugs I talked about. I like that. Oh, I do not like automatic lock picking of a chest. A lockpick should not act like a key. It should act like a lockpick, meaning you have tumblers and stuff, or some kind of a puzzle, something that you have to use to open it. Yep. So anyway, so those are some of my thoughts. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay, so hopefully I'll have more Last of Us up relatively soon. Probably have another part released tomorrow. Probably not tonight. I didn't have a chance to do it in the morning. So probably tomorrow I'll have another one released. But that should be coming up soon. Thanks for joining me tonight, or today. It's afternoon for me. Other times for you guys around the world. This has been the Gothic Playable teaser. We finished that now. Next Sunday, we'll be doing Close to the Sun. We'll start that. So be ready for that. And I will see you guys in my other videos or other streams or on Discord. Till next time. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.